Hey everyone, welcome back to Lead Better, the podcast where we break down expert advice in tech, leadership, and everything in between. I'm James, and today I'm flying solo to riff on something that's been shaping product leadership at just about every ambitious company out there: the actionable wisdom of Shreyas Doshi. So, if you've spent any time reading up on modern product management, you've probably stumbled on Shreyas's Twitter threads. They're basically a goldmine, packed with those "why didn't I think of that" gems and things you can actually do to be a better leader. Today, I want to distill some of his top insights into practical takeaways for your product leadership journey. All right, let's dive in. First up, the famous Good PM, Great PM framework. Shreyas really popularized this way of thinking. Most things can be done well or great, but the gap is massive. For example, a good product manager talks to users. A great one extracts insights nobody else would spot. What's actionable here? Make a list this week of the good versus great versions of whatever you do. Maybe it's prioritization or stakeholder management. Then, pick just one area to experiment with, pushing from good to great. Don't try to do it all at once. Tiny, repeated improvement is key. Next up, Shreyas is a big proponent of clarity. He says, if you do only one thing as a product leader, let it be this: pursue clarity relentlessly. Meetings, roadmaps, team goals, it all falls apart without clarity. He gives this great tip. At the end of every conversation or meeting, just ask, what did we decide and what's next? Too often, we assume everyone's aligned because nobody voiced a question. Build the habit of summarizing what just happened. Write it down, say it out loud, put it in Slack. Whatever works for your team. You'll be shocked by how often someone chimes in with, "Wait, I thought we decided something else." That's the kind of boring discipline that makes teams high-performing. Another actionable gem from Shreyas: communication mode switching. He suggests most product managers are too monomodal. They rely on one medium too much, like email or meetings. But the real superpower is modal agility. For example, suppose you're hitting friction with engineering over a feature. Try writing a memo instead of hopping on yet another video call. Or, when a lengthy status email isn't landing, record a quick Loom video. As a leader, model this kind of flexible communication. Ask yourself, what's the most useful way for my message to land with this person in this circumstance? Don't default to what's convenient for you. Let's talk about Shreyas's concept of default to action versus default to consensus. He warns against organizations that need everyone to agree before moving forward. His advice: default to action. In other words, pick an option, run with it, and revisit if it doesn't work. This doesn't mean you steamroll dissent. It means you value speed and learning. Action reveals information and uncovers issues in a way that endless debate never will. As a leader, you can practice this by regularly ending discussions with, "Here's what I'm hearing. Let's try X for 2 weeks and reconvene with data." You'll find that most people prefer moving and iterating to spinning wheels in alignment loops. Another thing I love from Shreyas is his emphasis on context over control. Too often, new leaders try to direct everything, convinced it's the only way to prevent chaos. He flips that. Your real job is to set context, strategy, goals, principles, and then trust your team. When a good PM is stuck, they ask, "What should I do?" When a great PM is stuck, they ask, "What is the context I'm missing?" This approach empowers your team and frees you up to focus on the bigger picture. A simple action: create a one-pager for your next project with what we're solving, why, and critical constraints. Share this early and refer to it constantly. Oh, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention his thoughts on writing to think. Shreyas says too many leaders jump straight from brainwave to verbalizing to "let's do this." Instead, slow down and write things out, even if it's informal. Writing clarifies thought. It uncovers gaps you would have missed. Try this next time you're working through a strategy or trade-off. Jot down your thinking for yourself before sharing with anyone. Many leaders pick up their best insights only when they see their logic in black and white. All right, to wrap up, let's recap some actionable things from Shreyas Doshi. Make a good versus great list of your PM skills. Relentlessly clarify in every meeting. Switch your communication modes intentionally. Default to action, not endless consensus. Set context, don't just control execution. Use writing to clarify your own thinking. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you found these actionable insights as useful as I did, go follow Shreyas Doshi on Twitter. Seriously. His feed is a masterclass. And remember, your goal isn't to copy, but to adapt these habits and frameworks to the unique challenges your team faces. Until next time, keep leading better.